Studies prove that cats recognize specific words, emotional tones, and vocal patterns connected to their daily life. Behaviorists from the University of Tokyo, Cornell University, and animal cognition researchers worldwide have tested this. The results? Cats do understand certain human words, especially when those words are tied to emotion, reward, or routine. Here are 5 words that your cat actually understands, proven by experts, backed by science, and shaped by love. Number 1. Their name. Your cat's name is the most powerful word in their world. In 2019, a landmark study led by Atsuko Saito and Kazutaka Shinozuka at the University of Tokyo showed that cats can distinguish their own names from other words, even when spoken by unfamiliar voices. The research, published in Scientific Reports, tested 78 cats by having strangers and owners call their names in various tones. Cats consistently reacted by flicking their ears, moving their tails, or turning their heads when their own name was spoken. This proves something extraordinary. Cats don't just hear, they recognize significance. They learn the pattern and emotional value tied to that word. But it's not just repetition, it's association. Every time you say your cat's name before feeding, cuddling, or play, it becomes a positive signal. Over time, their name equals attention, affection, and safety. That's why when they hear it, even from another room, they pause. It's their version of hearing, "I know you. You matter." Number 2. Food or feeding cues. If you've ever whispered the word treat and your cat came running, you've seen associative learning in action. Cats link sounds, tones, and timing with rewards. Studies in animal behavior call this classical conditioning, the same principle used by Pavlov's dogs, but cats take it further by blending emotional anticipation with context. Research from Tokyo University of Agriculture and the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that cats can distinguish not just words, but the sound patterns tied to feeding. That's why words like food, eat, treat, dinner, or even the sound of a can opener become encoded triggers for excitement. Over time, the sound itself becomes an emotional experience. Their ears perk up. Their pupils dilate. They might even chirp or pace near their food bowl before you've moved. It's not about the word's meaning. It's about trust built through consistency. So when you say dinner time and your cat appears out of nowhere, it's not coincidence. It's learned recognition and love wrapped in routine. Number 3. No or correction words. While cats don't grasp human morality, they absolutely understand when you're displeased. The word no carries power, not because of the word itself, but because of tone, volume, and timing. Behaviorists at Cornell University's College of Veterinary Medicine found that cats are remarkably sensitive to vocal inflection. Their brains process emotional tone similarly to how human infants respond to mood cues in speech. A sharp, sudden no triggers a startled response, while a soft tone communicates safety. That means cats learn the emotion behind no faster than the word's structure. However, too much harshness causes anxiety and breaks trust. Experts like Mikkel Delgado, a certified cat behavior consultant at UC Davis, recommend calm correction, firm but gentle tone, short phrasing, and immediate redirection. Cats aren't defiant. They're emotional learners. When you teach no through consistency, not fear, they begin to associate it with a pause in behavior, not punishment. They're not misbehaving. They're interpreting your emotional map. Number 4. Come or recall words. Cats get an unfair reputation for ignoring commands, but recall training shows otherwise. They absolutely recognize recall words like come, here, kitty, or even whistles and clicks. A 2013 study by Dennis Turner, a Swiss anthrozoologist, showed that cats respond more reliably to familiar human voices than to strangers, especially when the tone suggests something positive. Another experiment by Saito et al., University of Tokyo, confirmed that cats can learn to associate recall sounds with rewards or affection, not just food. This is because cats build emotional memory around consistency. When you call them gently and reward them, even with petting or praise, they imprint that sound pattern as safe and rewarding. Many cat owners unknowingly teach recall cues without formal training. A consistent whistle before meals, a repeated "come on baby" in a sweet tone, these become anchors of love. When your cat trots in after hearing your voice from across the house, it's not coincidence. It's proof of trust, habit, and memory working together. Number 5. Good or praise words. Cats crave affirmation more than we think. Words like good, sweet, love you, good kitty carry emotional weight because they're paired with gentle tone, slow blinks, or affectionate touch. A 2019 study published in Behavioral Processes found that cats respond strongly to emotional tone and pitch, especially when spoken by their owners. Even if they don't know what good means, the soothing rhythm tells them they're safe and cherished. Behavior experts like Jackson Galaxy emphasize that cats respond best to praise, paired with physical reassurance, soft strokes, eye contact, or calm energy. Over time, those moments of gentle reinforcement strengthen the bond and shape behavior far more effectively than scolding. When you say, "good kitty," in that loving voice, your cat feels something humans often underestimate: acceptance. They understand not the word, but the feeling behind it. Cats might never talk, but they listen. They build emotional dictionaries out of love, tone, and memory. Their understanding of language isn't logical, it's relational. So, when you say their name, or whisper "good girl" after a cuddle, or call "come here" across the room, you're not just talking to a pet. You're speaking to a mind that recognizes your voice, trusts your rhythm, and feels your affection. In the end, cats don't just understand words, they understand you.